Hey everybody, what is going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today's video, I'm going to teach you how to get through Showdowns the best, easiest, and fastest possible way. It's a game mode that gives a lot of people a lot of headaches, but I'm going to show you guys how to make it a lot easier for yourselves. So do me a favor though first, and make sure to smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe. Make sure you got those notifications on also so you always know when we're live, when videos are posted, and when we've got shorts posting here on the channel as well. But we're going to go hop into Showdown real quick. I'm going to show you guys the fastest way to get through it. But first, a word from our sponsor. Hey everybody, I want you to join me in welcoming our newest partner here on the channel in Neuro Energy. Neuro Energy is a type of gum and mint that is offered here to help you curb those energy cravings that you might need throughout the day. If you're tired of coffee and energy drinks that give you the jitters or give you those crashes or a lot of unnecessary pee breaks throughout the day, this might be the way to go for you. You can also avoid the bad breath, the sugar, and the calories associated with all of those energy drinks. Also, a big cost savings too. With Neuro Energy, you're going to get a long-lasting, great taste in a variety of flamboyant flavors, smooth boost, and no side effects here for your energy. Freshens your breath noticeably throughout the day as well, and the convenience of carrying it anytime and anywhere with no sugar or no calories here in the product. Make sure to check out Neuro Mints and Gum today by clicking the link at the top of the description or scanning the QR code that you see on your screen for up to 20% off all products here. Make sure to check them out because I've been trying them and I love them. I'm sure you will too. All right, you guys, so here we are inside of the Showdown screen. If you don't know where to get to it from here, you actually go to the single player modes. And then it's kind of hidden right behind the camera, but you can see it's highlighted blue right here. It says Showdown. Just click on that. You're going to go into these Showdowns. I've actually already done the World Baseball Classic one on yesterday's live stream. We finished this one on the first try. I'm going to give you guys my exact strategy for how I always do Showdowns. It's pretty simple. It'll help you out, and I think it'll make it a lot easier for you when you do this. So when you get these, all of these right here, when you see these that are red, they're all going to be Stronghold Missions. You're not going to have any defensive plays or any plays fielding or anything like that. So you're only going to be hitting in these. When you see blue ones, you'll be fielding. But specifically for these ones that are red like this, and we've seen a lot more of those last year, so we'll probably see a lot more of those this year as well. For these, don't worry about what position the players that you're drafting in this play, because you don't have to play defense. So you can play them out of position and it doesn't matter. Just build the best squad of hitters you possibly can. That's the biggest tip I can give you right away. We're going to start the draft here real quick so I can show you guys exactly how I draft and how I would do this. Now, in this particular one, in this particular Showdown, and I play through most of these on live streams as well, so you guys will be able to see me and ask questions and stuff throughout the year here during live streams. Most days, 10 a.m. Central, right here on YouTube. You guys can go in there, and we know in this one, Julio Urias is the only left-handed pitcher that I've seen that we face during this World Baseball Classic one. So that means all the rest are right-handed pitchers. So ideally, I personally would want to take left-handed hitters for that because, maybe a couple righties mixed in for that one mission where you're going to have to beat Julio Urias, but all the others are going to take left-handed hitters. So you're going to take like the best left-handed hitters you can possibly find in here. Obviously, we're going to take this 97 right here. As we go through, we're going to find some more. Didi Gregorius is a great one here for lefties as well as Vinny Pasquantino as well. But this one, Didi hits righties a little bit better. So we're going to take him right here. If you take a couple of lefties that hit good against righties, that'll help you out too. I would say you can take any one of these 97s right here. High contact, high clutch is a great number to look at as well. He's got 104 clutch on this card. If you guys don't know, with runners in scoring position this year in MLB The Show, it actually reverts from your contact numbers to the clutch number, all right? And the pitcher is going to go from his hits per 9 to his clutch number. So when you have runners in scoring position, those two things interchange and they cycle each other out, all right? So make sure that you're looking at that clutch number and attributes on all of your cards, especially in Showdown. It's very important. So we're going to take that card right there. Then we're going to look at some of these other cards to see. We got lefty in here right here and Freddie freaking Freeman. So we're going to take him. That's a good card and a good swing for me personally. We've got, let's see, any others in here? We got just the one here in MJ Melendez. We got another lefty right there. Switch hitters are awesome for this, by the way. If you can get switch hitters, take the switch hitters because those will help you out for those lefty and righty situations where you're facing a few. Look at this one. We actually have 3 different switch hitters to choose from in this one right here between Adley Rutschman, Brian Ryan Reynolds, and Wander Franco. So pretty cool, man. I'm actually going to take the Wander Franco one for just this instance. It doesn't matter which one you take. Whichever one of these you might be better with, that's the one you should take. So we're going to take him right there. So we got a switch hitter in the mix. And then we're going to look here. We got Adley in this choice, so we're going to take Adley as well. That works out pretty well. We got a couple of switch hitters. Now it's going to take us actually to the quirks or the perks that you get to add to your squad and boost your squad overall while you're playing. What I like to look for is Ones that say exit velocity. So things that are going to help with your exit velocity. One of the best ones is exit velocity after the 7th inning or later, or from the 7th inning on or later. You can stack those. So if you find like a silver one, a gold one, and a diamond one of the same exact perk or quirk, add those on. They stack on top of each other, and then all you're doing is adding all 3 to help you in the 7th inning or later. When you're doing these showdowns that are all final showdowns, pretty much, where it's all in red, not the blue, those are ones where you can actually, you're always after the 7th inning, all right? Some of them say exit velocity boost while losing. That's the one we actually got that popped up in here. A lot of these you're going to be down a few runs and have to come from behind. So that's a great one to go ahead and pick. So that's one that I would pick in this instance. This one right here is the one I'm talking about, Hero Time. Slight exit velocity boost in the 7th inning or later. I believe when it goes to gold, it just says exit velocity boost to the 7th inning or later. It's not slight. And then it says like a big or giant or extreme or whatever it is. When you get to the diamond ones, it says something a little different. So we're going to take those to start. And so what that's going to do is that's going to put these perks, and you got to make sure you assign them actually and equip them to your squad here. And then you want to make sure you go in your squad and fix that all up. But then you're going to go in here and you've got pretty much that loaded squad of lefties against right-handed pitching, and you've got all exit velocity perks. You should be able to hit the ball pretty far, get some good shots. Home runs are kind of key in Showdown. It's a great way to get through them. And the other biggest tip that I can give you while you're playing through Showdowns is don't swing at crap. That's the best thing I can say. Don't swing at bad pitches, all right? Work on your patience. Patience at the plate is key in MLB The Show in any game mode, but Showdown and moments specifically. It is very, very important. Don't swing at balls. Wait for your pitch. Don't forget, you got 3 strikes before you're out, right? So if you take a couple of strikes because they're not pitches that you wanted to hit and not pitches you could drive, that's okay. You can also walk. Walks are good. Walks are great in Showdown. That gets you on base. That means you can score that runner and advance the position. Another thing that I like to focus on while I'm actually going in the Showdown is working station to station. Don't focus so much on trying to get a home run with every batter that comes to the plate. If you are in this one, enter the tied game and take the lead before recording 10 outs in this one. All right, that's what it says. So it's a tied game. Your first goal needs to be to get 1 man on base, period. Get 1 man on base, all right? And then make sure you don't, if he gets to first, try not to hit into a double play. Move him to second base. Once he gets to second, if you need to, don't feel bad about it. You can actually drop a bunt down, a sacrifice bunt, and move him over to third base. If you don't want to do that at the start, maybe when you get to like 4 outs to go or something like that, and you're like, oh man, I'm going to have to start over if I don't beat this. Maybe that's when you want to drop the bunt down, okay? If you want to swing away and hit before that. But you're pretty much just trying to move the runner from first to second to third and then score that runner. Because if you score that 1 run, you beat this one. That's all you have to do, right? So all of these are hidden until you get to the final, until you get to the next moment and all that. They're not going to show you exactly what they are. But all of them are going to be very similar like that. It's the same scenario. You just want to advance your position 1 base at a time. So focus on getting the guys that it starts you with sometimes on bases, around and scored, and then focus on getting your hits, adding other players to the bases, to the base paths, and then scoring them. Just station to station, station to station. That's all you want to do with it. So makes it much easier. It's a much more calm approach, I guess, to getting it done in Showdown and make you not have to stress so bad about it. But those are my key tips, man, to be able to get through Showdown. Like I said, we beat this World Baseball Classic one here on the live stream yesterday on the first try. I usually do most of them on the first try. Every once in a while, it takes me 2 or 3 tries. It's just because I get some bad luck or something. We hit like perfects right at people. It happens. That's baseball. But I hope this video helps you guys out. Y'all do me a favor. As always, make sure to smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe. If you happen to have any questions about Showdown or the other video I posted about Conquest today, you guys make sure to ask me here during the live stream. I stream most days right here on YouTube, 10 a.m. Central. You can find me this morning, and I will be helping you guys out. So I try to answer all the chat and all the comments that come into the channel. If you ever have any questions or concerns or anything like that, just ask, man. I'm always here to help. But I hope this video helps you guys out, makes it a little bit more clear, and makes it a little easier to get through for you and all that. But you guys do me a favor, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, have those notifications on, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks, everybody. Peace.